Hello and a very warm welcome back to the garden. In this video I'm going to go through a few plant combinations that when put together look absolutely stunning. When it comes to plant combinations, it can sometimes be difficult to know what plant to put next to what plant to make both plants look really fantastic. Getting the timing of the flowering correct, getting the kind of height combinations correct can be quite difficult. So I thought I'd just put together a few of the kind of plants that we grow together and just show you how they look to give you some ideas for your own garden. So in the first one I'm going to show you, this combination is this beautiful blue aster. Now this one here is a lovely lilac blue and this one is called Twilight. It grows from a central crown and sends up lots of these stems with so many sprays of beautiful flowers, and they don't come much more cheery than that beautiful lilac blue colour with that beautiful orange centre. Now this is a plant that looks beautiful, we think, with this beautiful Penstemon, and this Penstemon is called Garnet. So you have obviously the difference in the colour. You have the nice hot kind of raspberry kind of red, pinky red, with the cooler blue colour, so getting a bit of a combination there between a warm colour and a cool colour, but you're also getting a good contrast between the shape of the flowers. So this is a lovely tubular kind of shape on the Penstemon, and on the aster you're having this lovely typical daisy. So those two combined give you not just interesting colour but also an interest with regards to the flower shape. They both like similar conditions. They can both tolerate most soils in sunshine, part sun. So going together they both look fantastic. The second combination I have is Salvia, Caradonna and a lovely orange geum called Princess Juliana. Now this combination was at its best probably maybe 3 weeks ago. This lovely salvia had really deep, rich purple spires, and the geum was in full swing regarding flowering. So what's happened now is we left this to go to its kind of seed stage. There is still a few tips of flowers at the very top of the salvia, so we're still having a little bit of colour, and also where the flowers used to be are also providing a little bit of a paler purple colour. But even though it has slightly gone over, it is still packing a punch with regards to looking great. So we're leaving that on. Now when you contrast this with the geum, this geum is a lovely open shape, lovely bright orange, very bright, and it throws up lots and lots of flowers throughout the summer. So there's even more coming as we speak. But when you put them together, the purple and the lovely orange just make a lovely combination. And also the flowering structure, you have that nice open orange geum with the nice vertical of the salvia, which makes it, in my eyes, a winning combination. My next winning duo is a beautiful Rudbeckia and a lovely geranium. This lovely Rudbeckia is one called Rudbeckia fulgida deamii, and it has obviously these beautiful daisy flowers, lovely in yellow, with this kind of like darker brown that goes to black centre. A nice open flower, and it also has the added bonus of having quite tactile leaves. The leaves are quite furry, which is why this is our go-to plant, our go-to Rudbeckia, for one that is more slug resistant to the other types of Rudbeckias. So a lovely daisy flower, and growing next to that is the beast of Geranium Rozanne, and this will just go on flowering from the beginning maybe of May, going into mid-May, all the way through up until the first frosts. It just doesn't stop. It has these lovely blue flowers with a nice white centre. Again, really good for wildlife. The bees absolutely love hardy geraniums. Now if you think this is growing quite tall, this is because it is actually held up with a support. Normally, if left to its own devices, it will kind of scatter along the floor, and then it will kind of grow up plants if there is some neighbouring plants around, and that'll give it some height. But it's that big this year, we've put a nice little support underneath it, and it's really brought it up forward and up to the sky, and it just looks perfect. That lovely cool blue and this lovely vibrant yellow, a winning combination. Now, if the combination of the yellow and the blue wasn't vibrant enough for you, then why not team the Rudbeckia with a lovely orange or even red Crocosmia. This is a lovely one. It has a nice reddish orange tinge and also a little bit of yellow tying in the yellow flower of the Rudbeckia. This grows perfect combination with these. Again, these kind of like very similar growing conditions and soil types. So if you're looking for something a little bit more vibrant, team that lovely Rudbeckia with a nice orange or even a nice red Crocosmia. The next duo I'd like to show you is this combination between this Eryngium and this beautiful Verbena. So the Verbena is Verbena bonariensis Purple Elegance. So this doesn't grow as tall as the species. This is a slightly smaller one. So it's perfect for growing towards the front of the border or in like the middle kind of area. But it also looks beautiful with this Eryngium planum. So this Eryngium planum, a lot of the Eryngiums that you find have quite large heads, quite nice spiky flower heads. This one has more like a roundish kind of shape. It still has the blue bracts that are quite spiny, but the flowers in the centre are the ones that all the pollinators go for, and it's that nice little dome that makes the plant really, really interesting. And particularly when you team it with something like the flat flower head of the Verbena, it looks absolutely stunning. The colour combinations are quite similar. You've got the purples and the blues, so you're not contrasting between a vibrant colour and a cool colour. They are quite on the similar kind of colour platform in terms of the colour wheel, but they just look beautiful. And again, you get lots and lots of wildlife, particularly butterflies coming to the Verbena, and particularly bees coming to the Eryngium. My last combination for plants that look good together, last duo, is this lovely, beautiful Cosmos and this lovely light blue Agastache. So the Agastache here is one called Little Adder. So you can get many different types of Agastache. Some are humongously tall. This is quite a smallish variety, so it doesn't grow too tall and is really good for the front of the border or even a container. So this is a beautiful one. Has these lovely pale blue spiky flower heads over a long period. This has been flowering for a while and this still looks really good. And when you team it with something like this Cosmos, which is a lovely pink variety called Xsenia, that combination is just lovely. Very complementary, the pink and the blue. So if you're looking for something a bit more romantic, a little bit less vibrant in terms of colour, like reds and oranges, this is really a good one to go for. Now the Cosmos is an annual, so that needs to be grown from seed every year, but the Agastache is a perennial. And when you team these two together, that lovely open flower with the nice spiky flower is just a winning combination. And it's just one that was just done by chance. It wasn't one we actually planned out. The Cosmos here is growing in the container, and this is a variety we've only grown for the first time this year. So putting those two together was just a fortunate move with regards to plant choice. Now the Agastache we've grown from a number of years in this position, but I think it's one we'll be replicating in future years because it's such a nice duo. So that comes to the end of the combinations I want to show you today. There will be some more as the season progresses, as we move further into August and go into September. There's lots and lots of plants that still in our garden are waiting to bloom, which is really good. I do hope you found this video informative and also enjoyable. Please hit that like button, please subscribe, and also please check out our social media channels. We do have an Instagram channel and also a TikTok channel, so do check those out. We will see you very soon in the next video. In the meantime, please do take care, enjoy your garden, enjoy the weather, and as always, happy gardening.